Hello and welcome everybody to the fifth and final round of the FuguZ Cup. This has been an absolutely cracking series so far. Can't wait to see how it goes. Today we've got 3 or 4 people vying it out for top spot. The results are finally up on the website. I know they took a little while to be posted. Nonetheless, Blitz leading the way. I think Ranger is in hot pursuit. I'm looking forward to seeing how it actually goes. I'll have a look at the results in a second, read them out. I hope you're all doing really well today. I'm absolutely pumped up for this one. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do really any practice at all. I've just spun 2 laps in, so race 1 will be rough for me. But nonetheless, joining me today in the chats is none other than the big man himself, Ryan. Not participating in the race, but hi Ryan, how you going?
Hi, you're not bad.
Not bad, getting it done.
It's nice to not be working and stuff, so I can actually sit here and enjoy the evening.
Yeah, missed all the rounds till now, Conzio. Yeah, you can sit there and enjoy the evening, Ryan. You're exactly right. And look, guess who else is joining us for the very first time? It's a name you'll probably recognise. You will have seen him in the chat over the last, 12 months plus. It is Kogan. G'day, big fella. How you going?
Hello. Good evening. Good morning.
Good evening, good morning. Good morning. What time is it over there? Probably, 10:30 or 11 or something?
11:30.
11:30. Beautiful, beautiful. So, look, it's good. This is your first race in the whole series, I believe, Kogan. Is that right?
It is, yes. Work did get the better of me, but I have taken a few days holidays and enjoying it, just like Ryan just said.
Beautiful. That's what you want. Living the dream. All of us living the dream. So I'm going to get out there and do a little bit of practice. We'll get some practice done out of the way. I'll probably roll through to qualifying close to 9 o'clock, I suppose. Get on with race 1, quick interval. Race 2, if you're new to the whole series, you don't know what's going on, race 2 will be reverse order grid. That's where all the excitement happens. And it's almost like this season, race 1 has just sort of been a qualifier for what race 2 is going to provide. It's been really good. A little bit of aggro earlier on in the season. I think it's all been ironed out at this point. So I'm excited. I'm going to get out there and do some practice laps, give you guys a bit of a look at how the FuguZ handles around the track if you haven't seen it.
Like a boat.
Like a boat. Like a bathtub half full of water. It is Kogan the Irishman. He's in Irish Love from Tej.
Before saying that Kogan wasn't in his lobby.
I did see that. That's not the first time.
Yeah,
I can see both of them in Charlie's lobby, so
correct.
I'd say Blitz, if he's not in yours, just jump out and jump back in.
Yep. Yeah, I would tend to agree with that. But yeah, let's get out and do some.
Obviously, seeing as you're in the lobby now, your spot is reserved.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, no one else jump in, especially Blitzy, who is leading the championship. Here to try and defend and go back to back, I believe. Also up the poster, if you saw it on the way in during the stream is starting screen, a fantastic poster. You can kind of see like a fake one done up behind me, organised by Piosco with the photo taken. I'll get this wrong now. Was it Ranger took that picture that's on the poster?
I think it was Ranger.
I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sorry. If
or actually, was it Speedy?
Could have been.
We'll go with one of the two.
It was definitely someone that's a regular in my Discord. I'm pretty sure it was Ranger. Ahoy, Captain. Hello, Raymond. How are you? Speedy, he's scared to do that. No, you'll be right. I'll make sure that there is a spot for you.
Yeah. If anyone jumps in now, we'll know exactly who it is, and they'll either have to jump out or we'll persuade them in other ways.
We will. There you go. He's done it. He's out and he's joined the room. So yeah, unfortunately, race 1 for me is going to form my practice lab. Did you get much practicing, Kogan?
I got a little bit. A few practice lobbies I set up myself. I got 1 race distance out of it. So that's the most that I could probably say. I still believe I'm nowhere near the speed of some of the guys up front, but that's to be expected. 1 race.
I won't either. Oh, look, Brownsy's made his way in. Thunderpants himself is joined for a race. Good on you. Good to see you there. I'm sure he'll take the challenge up. A slightly stronger international presence in the lobby tonight. some of the rounds have been a bit of an Australian affair.
Aided by the fact that it's done on a Tuesday and
Yep.
prime time Australian time.
It is prime time Australian and not prime time for you Europeans.
Yeah, it was
Prime
speedy
book time.
photo.
What's going on, Jev? Welcome. Welcome indeed. Jev did participate in one of the races, not one round, just one of the races.
Speedy says he's there, but he's not moving. I mean, I am slow, but I'm not sure I'm dancing.
Not to the point of not moving.
No. I
I
think that is just Irish Australian internet.
could be. Irish to Blitz's internet.
Yes.
He's a man that has been synonymous with dodgy internet. Completely botched turn one. Hey Aussie Mike, what's going on, man? Brownie quit his job. Well, that is one way to show your support for my series, Brownie. So, MVP quit his job to be here tonight, or today, this morning.
Dedication.
Yeah, absolutely. What's going on, old man? Final round, good luck, thank you. I know I'll need it. So I do have a pretty legit reason, which I can't really share, unfortunately, on stream. But yeah, I was all set up, ready to do a bit of practice, but it's fine. Race 1 will be practice for me, and then hopefully race 2 I can do something. And who knows, I'll probably start a little bit further up the grid because of how race 1 will go for me.
You say the aggression has toned down since the first couple of races, but I wasn't in them.
No, that's true. You're here to bring a bit of needle back, you reckon?
You know, Robin's racing.
Did Mojo get in the lobby? That's the question I think Speedy wants to know.
I believe he is in the lobby.
Excellent, excellent. But I tell you what, with the sort of pace Speedy's showing, Mojo's going to want to pull his finger out if he wants to dive bomb him this time round. Is that Kogan on the mic? Good to hear. It is, old man. Plenty of love.
Hey, old man.
Plenty of love in the chat for the Kogs. No, that didn't work. Sorry, I'm just going to go with Kogan. The Kogs was pretty awful, actually. Let me know how the audio is. You have been called worse, yeah. Who hasn't? But yeah, let me know, guys, if the audio is any good. I have been messing around with it a bit, just doing some recordings and such. So if the car's up too loud or you can't hear the car, let me know. Or if our Irish international correspondent and Ryan are too low. Car's overall not too bad. I've been playing a bit of Dirt Rally of late, so it's almost weird to get back onto a surface that grips and you're not constantly reefing the steering wheel around.
Ooh. Dingo's done a bit of a 360 in the last corner there.
Who did that?
Dingo.
Oh,
Must have seen a baby.
must have done. Well, there's a baby. I'm off to get it. Nice to hear some international type stuff in the chat. Absolutely. Better than having to listen to my stupid accent all the time. Oh, that's gravel. Dirt Rally hype, absolutely, Jev. If you guys didn't see, that's what I was going to do before the stream started, but I didn't. Going to get Nightbot to stop talking about the FuguZ video, my latest video that came out like 8 months ago. I was going to get him to share the dirt video I uploaded just a few hours ago. Actually went live about 5 hours ago, detailing a new esports competition that Codemasters are running for Dirt Rally 2, where they do have a $10,000 prize pool.
In it to win it, Charlie, yeah?
Well, no. No, I am brand new to Dirt. I am the least likely person to get it. But look, I'll have a few cracks at a few of the rounds. That's a cut.
He's certainly in it, though, that's for sure.
I'm definitely in it. I'm in it to bin it, is what I am.
Oh, sorry, Aussie Mike. I feel like I might have messed that lap up, yeah.
Conzio's half Irish. It's good to hear that too, yep. Absolutely. Add a bit of international spice to the channel. Fractured foot means doctor's orders. I need to get my foot up. I'm going to yeet straight into the back of Dingo if I keep reading that comment. I'll come back to it.
So I will oblige, sit back and enjoy the racing.
Oh, great. Thanks, Ryan. It's good to have a reader
he's
here.
He's going to kick the wall or something. I can't remember what he kicked. But
I did read that on Discord. Friendly little story about him. He just had a quick brain fart. He thought he was the Hulk for a second. And he's like, I need to get this door frame out of the way. So I'm going to kick 3 shades of shite out of it.
I mean, I've kicked things before and thought it hurt, but jeez, you must have kicked it. You must have kicked it.
I remember Willie was walking around the house with no shoes on, and he clipped the side. He didn't kick it on purpose, but he clipped the side of the coffee table, and he snapped his little toe in the most glorious way. He had weeks and weeks off work.
I've kicked something before and split the toenail on my big toe.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I mean, having said that, I'd still prefer that over what Willie did to his bloody little toe. Oh, what a mess that was.
Or even fracturing your foot. Jeez.
So Brownie's going to change the livery.
Gone to change the livery. All right. Well, no one jump in.
He was rocking a plain white car.
And he's going to download one of Ryan's classic retro-styled liveries he's got there.
TJ's got it right there. I was literally just about to type it, and then he's all over it.
What's that?
Brownie was asking for what my PSN is.
Ah, yes. Now Kogan is moving, but Nick isn't.
Let's just not worry about what's happening.
I think he's just something against us, Europeans.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's not worry what's happening in Blitz's world. He'll be right.
He'll be fine. I don't think too many people, as long as Super Dragon, Ranger, etc. are fine on his screen, I don't think he'll have too many dramas. Having said that, Race 2, reverse order grid, he'll be starting presumably from towards the back. So it's going to have to sort through, and maybe he's just making early excuses now for why he's going to yeet everyone out of the way.
Oh yeah, couldn't see you.
Oh, I didn't even know. No, you weren't on my screen. Didn't even know that I smashed into you.
Mojo's just sitting there, second to the last corner. No doubt waiting to pounce on someone.
I reckon.
I can't get past him before snap.
No. I haven't found the kind of pace I was hoping to find. I was just saying before the stream, unfortunately I got absolutely no laps of practice done at all. I got 2 laps done before I launched the stream, and that was the entirety of it. But because I did do that Assetto Corsa Competizione video recently against the AI around Brands Hatch, I feel like I'm track fit, just not car fit. That's not what you want to do when you're out lap. Mojo's camping with the sniper, probably. Who's 100% pole position? Kogan. No. He's pointing at himself, I guess. Piosco.
I'd say so, yeah.
It's
Come on,
definitely
Harry.
not me.
Definitely not you.
No. Here's Brownie back.
He's in. Good. Brownie actually currently has the fastest lap time done. So this could throw some interesting results if he's up the front fighting for a win. Not part of the championship, as I think this might be the first race he's done. But, you know, hats off to him. If you missed it earlier, Brownie quit his job to be here for this series. What an absolute guy that guy is.
Couldn't have asked for any more, really.
No. What's going on, Cam? Not racing tonight. That's all right, mate. All right, come on. Let's chuck in a real red hottie. Let's see what I can do. You are apparently 100% chook. Fact.
Just a casual 0.8 of a second ahead of me.
Yeah, he does. See, all the guys at the top of the championship will have been practicing, but none of them would have put in the Thunderpants factor. None of them would have factored that into their practice. I think that's definitely a third gear corner. Chicken nuggets, yeah, could be chicken nuggets. We'll have to see where he finishes up before we go throwing nugget accusations around.
I feel like that could be taken as an insult.
Yeah, I think so. I think if he doesn't do well, we could probably call him chicken nuggets.
Nuggets are pretty good, though.
Nuggets are actually really good. They're like the staple snack of choice. If you're driving past Macca's and you don't feel like a meal, what do you do other than get nuggies? You get some nuggies, you get some sauce, snack done. Or whichever fast food takeaway store you wish to go to. Obviously, this is not paid sponsorship by McDonald's.
Other restaurants are available.
Other restaurants
They
are
want it
available.
to be.
I'd have some of their McMoney. Don't worry about that.
We'll take their McMoney, no worries.
Alright, let's get a good out lap. And try for another flyer.
So I've just gone in front of you, Kogan. I just did you by nearly 3/10.
Ooh. Right, I have to try and sort that out.
Go back in the pits. I'm going to do one more outlap and flyer, and then I think it's going to be race time. That'll take us through another few minutes. A cheeseburger, Cam. Fair call. I miss KFC nuggets. Poland KFC doesn't have nuggets. What the hell is Poland doing? I mean, other than obviously The Witcher, and thank you for that. And thank you in advance for Cyberpunk. Oh, I was going to give way to Nick, and he's just gone for a spin in the daffodils. Dandelions?
Oh, what a drift. Drifting's probably not the best way to conserve tyre life.
No, I wouldn't recommend it. 9 out of 10 real races don't recommend it.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on what you're racing.
I'm a fan of breakfast in the Mickey D's menu. Rev, I agree with you, mate. Macca's sausage and egg McMuffin is an absolute delight.
I don't know. It's the square eggs. It just gets me.
Yeah, well, so they're not square. Not square
So
for
we've
me.
got ones, that's
Yeah,
fine.
we got the propers. They did briefly go to what the Subway style of eggs are, which is just trash. But they've gone back to just frying them now, and they're all right.
Yeah, I don't think Mickey D's live in such luxury over here.
So if you've got square
fine.
eggs, just out of interest, does that mean your buns are square? How does that work on a round bun?
Possibly round, but they're, you know, they're not naturally round.
The buns aren't.
No, the eggs.
Okay.
No, I'd say it's the same as here, where they put them in the egg rings.
everything right on that corner to the exit. I've lost 4/10 already, so it's not shaping up well for me. Does Rhino have a new mic? No, but he's got a new computer which has got a new sound card, and that often does as much as the actual microphone itself.
Yeah, I mean, you could have a $1,000 microphone, but if you're running it on a potato, doesn't matter.
Egg and sausage muffin with bacon, cheese
We
toast.
talk about potatoes.
Potatoes?
Potatoes. Have you had breakfast yet, Kogan?
Jeez,
Yes.
Good. I was going
So
to
to
say, is
speak.
this making you hungry?
nearly 12. I'd be almost thinking to be looking at lunch.
Correct.
Are they hatch square? Is the shell square? It's a valid question, Iron Mike.
I feel sorry for the chicken if that's the case.
Yeah, just squeezing that out your butt.
Oh, I forgot how to drive.
Solving the world's problems one stream at a time. You know it, Sab Ducan. Right, well, I botched that, so I'm just going to pit. Box, 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 box. You suck. Box now. I've got time for one more flyer.
One of the best jam donuts I've ever had. I made at Macca's.
You made it. Oh, that's right. You worked at Mickey Days, didn't you?
Certainly did.
That's right.
For my younger times.
Yeah, back in them good old days. My first job was actually working in a bar. I was a barman.
Oh, your obviously first job was after 18 then.
It actually was, yeah. But you can work in a bar at under 18. You just can't drink the produce.
That's exactly what I wanted to do there.
Good, good. Nailed it then. Cube egg. Please, Ryan, TJ's reporting you're a touch quiet, Ryan. Let me go and do the same trick Kogan did before, and I'm going to turn Ryan up on an individual level.
I don't know how to rectify this situation.
You don't know how to rectify it? Let's see if I can. So what do you reckon? Right click on him.
On the name in the chat.
And then user volume.
Yeah. Isn't that a new experience?
200 placentas. You are getting all of Ryan all the time.
You are getting much more than I can deliver.
We're getting more than was written on the side of the box. I am never working at a fast food joint. Sometimes, Cam, you don't have much choice when you're 16 and keen for some cash.
Yeah.
Brownie left right as I was about to roll to race. Yeah, sorry. I'll wait for Brownie to get back.
I left school the first semester of year 11, and my parents were like, "Yep, no worries, that's fine. If you think you're sitting around at home playing the PlayStation, you get another thing coming."
Yep.
So they had to go get a job.
What about you, Kogan? Where was your first gig?
My first gig was while still in school, and it was in a garage, which was
Nice.
cleaning and parking cars.
Nice. Nice. Good, honest work.
Yep.
And it's around cars, too. You don't work with anything to do with cars now, do you?
Unfortunately, I do not know.
No. Did you start there for a reason, or it was just the job you had? Were you like, I'm going to be a mechanical engineer one day or something? Or...
It was more just kind of a little referral from a mate of mine.
Yeah, okay.
Works in its sister garage, and I was like, there's a spot going here. Done.
Fair call. I can't even.
Of course, I had no brain cells back then, so
And did you develop some after that? Because I'm not sure I did after my first job.
One or two.
I think I deleted a few of my brain cells in my first job.
Yeah, the numerous bottles of wines per week usually kill a few.
They do. They don't help. I can't even walk into Macca's before 10:30. The smell of that breakfast menu makes me nauseous. Really? At least you can get a Big Mac anytime now. Oh, I don't know about early morning Big Mac. That might be too much.
Yeah, I think at the PM minimum.
Just deleting my cache. I think you can delete your cache from in here, can't you? If you just go up the top, go to Options, Network, and then delete temporary data. Is that going to reset?
Can Speedy see me again after leaving that time?
Valid question.
If not, sounds like his problem.
How are we going? Is Brownie back in? Yes. Is Blitz back in? Yes. So we now have a full lobby. Everyone's in. I think it's time to roll to qualifying for the second last race of the final round. Hey, Mart, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. And a big welcome to everyone that has joined the stream. Hopefully you enjoy yourself. Remember to leave a like. Evening, Oz Farmer. What's going on? What's going on the farm? What are we harvesting today on Farm Simulator?
No, that's me, mate. His is not Farm Simulator.
He's not simulating anything. He's doing it.
Yeah.
And he's there scratching his head as to why you would want to pretend to do that.
Well, I don't mind the idea of it, but doing it's another thing because I don't have time nor the contacts and yeah.
AP
Hello
says, hi
there,
Ryan,
AP.
you goose.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. Yep, there you go.
Got it.
Is it true that an Irishman tried to blow up a car and burnt his lips on the exhaust pipe? Please confirm. That's a strange question, Iron Mike.
It's a very personal question, that.
It's a very what?
A very personal question. I'm not sure I can answer that.
If you delete your network options now, you'll kill the lobby. Okay, well, I've already done it, Piesco, and I didn't. So, in your face,
In your
El
face.
Presidente. Thanks for the reminder. Right, I'm going to go to race. So I hope you guys are ready. It is 9 o'clock. It is time to roll through.
quali.
Well, yeah, it's going to be qualifying first. So, is everyone numbered up? Yes, no one's waiting to go. Let's do it. Raking wheat all night tonight. Got the baler out from tomorrow. Get the baler out from tomorrow. Fair enough.
I was doing that with barley, but in the simulated world.
But in pretend.
Yeah.
Right,
In the pretend.
let's start the pretend race with pretend qualifying in these pretend cars. The front left tyre scream here. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of tyre management. I think I don't think Brands Hatch is too bad. This one should be more about the racing than the strat. But I could be wrong. It happened once before.
No, someone's stuck in the pits. Looks like.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Yeah, it's just one. What I found though is if you unregister yourself from the race, you don't need to leave the lobby. Just unregister yourself, and then re-register yourself. It should fix it. So whoever that is.
It's actually Blitz. Controversy to start off. The championship leader, the reigning championship, has found himself stuck with the peak glitch. Let's see if he can follow Kogan's advice there and unglue himself. Either way, it puts him on the back foot, so... What an interesting way. He's going to have to do it the hard way if he wants to win the championship. Bile Riser, you're stuck in the pits as well. Two of us. Try,
Just try unregister from the race. Don't leave the lobby, and then re-register. It should help. I've seen it in the lobby yesterday.
during the qualifying session?
Hard to tell. I can't remember now.
If it doesn't work, we can restart the lobby. It's the final round. Bile Riser said yep. Is that yep to it working? I'm seeing you both still in the pits. It is early enough, you're quite right. We're brand new, no one's even done a lap yet, so if these two can't get out, which it looks like they can't. 2 weeks in a row, no Bile Riser. Alright, let's do it. Let's cancel the lobby. No one has set a time. Yeah, you're right. People are only just starting their flyer. We've got 2 people stuck. Let's exit. So please, everybody, don't jump in except the 16 people that are already in here.
Pretty sure it was on for a 120 there.
Yeah, no, I was definitely going pole that lap. So now's a good time, good reminder to everyone to go and clear out your network temporary data. And create new room. Save the settings this time because I'm smarter than I look. I mean, a little bit smarter than I look, but just a bit.
Debatable.
Yeah. I nearly clicked on the wrong... I thought I was clicking on the wrong room then. Just as I say I'm smarter than I look, I would have done the dumbest thing, but I didn't. It's okay.
I nearly had a gig of temporary data.
You deleted... You didn't get a gig, did you say?
I nearly had one.
Shit.
One gig. It's rarely caused issues for me. I've been lucky.
Yeah. I haven't had a lot myself, to be honest, but I had them back in the day, so I do it as habit now. But yeah, I haven't had a lot myself. Mind you, I'm usually hosting, so I think I probably get a bit of a free ride there. Clearing the data. Data. That's how you say it in Australia, mate. Data. Clear your data out, boys. Sometimes when you change time of day, it helps as well, so I'm going to do that.
Speedy Chicken's doing a full reset. Might help.
Yes, no problems. Everyone remember to hit that green tick. And ready up, otherwise when I go to qualifying, you won't get to do that. Get those likes in, friends, before the race starts. Absolutely Iron Mike. Data. One viewing, wow. You're sure coming along. Thanks, Draws. I think you'll find most people are over on YouTube, but look, I love that you're with us on Twitch. It's great.
Twitch buddies, yay. Oh. That looks good.
So we're only waiting for one more person. I reckon it would be Blitzy, because he had to reset the whole game. Wait, I don't have to pit, do I? Nope. Brownie, if you want to do this entire race without pitting, you are more than welcome. You have the medium option tyres available as well.
That is true. I actually don't think I've done a lap with the mediums.
Now GT
Hashtag
won't
well
load.
practiced.
Well practiced. Better practice than me, mate. You're coming in more prepared than I am. So how long have you got off work?
2 weeks.
Nice. Got anything planned?
This
Nah, just off. It's a well-needed break.
Look, that's I envy you. Whenever I have holidays, it's to do something, and you go back to work exhausted. Hi everyone, cheers from Brazil. Good race and an awesome time. Charlie's West, congrats for the channel. Thanks, Augusto. Appreciate it, mate. Welcome.
Really international tonight, isn't it?
Really, we got the Irish flavour, the Brazilian flavour. We got a couple of poms in there. We got Nick, of course, from the Netherlands.
Break.
There's a giant lizard on the track. Okay. I rest at work too. Good fiasco. But honestly, by the time I finish half of my holidays, I go back to work and just like, oh, I can finally just unwind. I can't remember the last time I took a couple of weeks off just to do nothing, just to chill and relax.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I think the last time I had a week. Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, okay. Thank you, Gran Turismo. Bit of a false start to the evening, but that's all right. We're all sitting around. We're all having a good time.
At least it did it there.
Yeah, and it's going to do the normal thing where the game just doesn't do anything. So I'm going to close the application and reboot Gran Turismo Sport. Good one, Gran Turismo. What's going on, Aussie Mike? Not much, mate. Just living the dream here with the final round of the FuguZ Cup. Keen, and it seems to be a cup that everyone has enjoyed. The car's been good. Like, it's slower, but I think the small tracks keep it interesting, keep it fun. These cars seem a lot worse when you're on big tracks and you're just labouring around and nothing's happening. Your home of technical difficulties, Shannon. You know it, mate. The last round has the most technical difficulties. Oh, what do I win? There's one car there I'd have. I'm not going to get it. I'm going to get this. No, GT40. Okay.
Got a Ferrari 250 yesterday.
Oh, nice.
It's the first time in a while I got something decent out of this.
Yeah. Mark came for the banter. Well, you came to the right place. If you came for smooth sailing and no technical difficulties, I'm afraid you've clicked on the wrong channel.
Good thing you got the luck of the Irish here to stop those technical difficulties.
I thought you were supposed to bring me luck, Kogan. What's going on?
No, I take luck from someone else and gives it to me.
I came back and I'm going to stick for old times, and there's nothing else on. Thanks, Dross. Appreciate it, mate. I am the 7th best off-peak YouTube channel in Tasmania.
I actually saw a legit Ford GT the other day, 1 of 10 in Australia.
Oof.
Oh,
Good grief. They are worth a pretty penny now.
Yeah, well, I mean, I went down there to go and do some tyres on a different car, and as the roller door went up, amongst all the other fine pieces of machinery that were in there, I spotted that instantly, and it was like, "Is that real?" He's like, "Yep."
Nice. Oh, Barraquet's going to have to bail on the last round. IRL commitments. That's okay, Barraquet. Apologise, it's run a little bit over. Someone else can have his spot. So Junior Goen is out, and someone else can join if anyone's sitting there disappointed they didn't get into the lobby. Fire up your PlayStation. Get yourself sorted. You got no practice time. You're just going to have to jump in and go. But nonetheless, sorry to hear that, man, but IRL commitments always come first over pretend race cars.
But yeah, he was
fair.
nice enough to open it up for me, let me have a look around, and we were talking about it for a bit.
Did you jump in?
No, he did offer it, but there was like a light tan sort of coloured leather because it was black.
Yep.
And I'd been working half the day, so I was like, you know what, I'm not going to do it.
Conzio's cold dibs is in.
Well, I mean, you can call dibs all you want, but unless you get in there.
That's overstating things a bit. AP would have been all over it. Do you even have Gran Turismo AP? UPC only. So it looks like Kogan's in, so we're still spicing up the top of the list. I can't wait for this final round to get underway. It's going to be good. We've got some fresh blood in, some fresh talent, and I think they'll be fighting for wins.
AP is a part of the PC Master Race.
He's part of the Master Race only. There is his I do not.
I'm going to be fighting for average. That's what I'm going to be fighting for.
CR on the side of that makes me want to wreckfest you. Thanks, Dross. I'm glad I bring that out in you. Do love me some Brands. I also love Brands. Great track. So this should Old Blitz is up against it. He's had internet problems tonight. He's got Thunderpants in to challenge him. I think Range is pretty well practiced up, judging by the time. Speedy looked, well, speedy. And now we have Kogan, fresh from the FIA World Tour.
Konzio or Kogan?
Konzio, that's what I said. That's what I said. You guys misheard me, obviously.
Obviously.
You were just saying what you wanted. That's all.
Yeah, that's what it was.
You wanted to be. You're willing me to go to the World Finals.
I am. That's what the truth is. It's not me, it's just a CR on the side of the car with that paint. I think it looks alright, Ryan. I think you did a good job in the car.
Well, fortunately for me, I have this problem where I generally don't care what other people think. I looked at it and I was like, you know what? That looks pretty cool.
Like it. I like it. It's retro as F. I like it.
I'm liking my chrome. Love a bit of chrome here and there.
Yeah, chrome's good.
If I can't beat them, I'll blind them.
That's it. Right, so the Konzio is in. We have a new starter. No practice Konzio, but you don't need it, man. You don't need it. Okay, so we're all in. Let's roll to qualifying and see how we go. And let's hope no one gets stuck in the glitch again. Right, bit of a false start, but here we go. Finally, the qualifier for the second last race of the championship.
There's 3 out. It's a good sign.
Most people seem to be leaving. Looks like everyone's out of the pits. I can't see anyone stuck. Yep, the FuguZ. We'll get out of the way for Super Dragon and Blitz, who are on a mission.
I think we're right.
Super Dragon had some bloody good form last round, actually. Keen to see how he goes this time round. But this may not be the walk in the park that Blitz was hoping for. Those Datsun 240 are one hell of a nice looking car. But the most fun of the old Datsun 1600s on dirt, yeah. Dado 1600s are awesome, especially once you strap an SR20 in them. Oh, Nick Magic got the pit glitch.
Did he? I don't see anybody in the pits.
Not me either. Pits looks...
Stanya was the last to leave, and that was by choice.
Yeah, looks like there's some cars going around in circles in the pits.
Konzio's one as well. Damn it, Polyphony Digital, fix this.
It's weird, I don't see anyone.
Well, what's the call? I think at this point we just got to charge on, don't we? Unfortunately, I guess it means... I don't mean to seem like an asshole to...
Well, that's one of the downsides to this bloody qualifying. Before we used to be able to do the qualifying in a practice lobby, and then if someone had an issue or something, it's fine. We just put them in for the race at the back.
Yeah.
But now, if you have an issue and don't set a time, you don't start the race.
Yeah, you do.
Do you?
Yeah. It's only if you don't ready up for qualifying.
Yeah. Oh, that's all right then.
Yeah, if you left the lobby now, unfortunately you wouldn't. Well,
They'll just have to sit there and start from the back.
So Konzio's given the all clear to keep going. He said that's all right. So I'm just really, really sorry, Nick Magic. An absolute champion. He's been here, I think, for every round. So I am sorry, but we're going to plough on at this point. Otherwise, we're just never going to get this race started.
Yeah. You're right there, Mark. He says we don't need Spa. We need this fixed.
Correct.
There's a lot of little things that have been going on since the start of the game that they just haven't fixed yet. That I'd love them just to concentrate.
Yeah, no, don't exit the lobby, guys. Don't exit the lobby or you won't get into the race.
At least this way you can start from the back.
I just got a 3-second penalty for ignoring a yellow flag.
Oh.
Ignoring a yellow flag? Damn,
Yeah.
I've not seen that before.
I didn't think that was a thing.
No, well, there you go. Every day's a schooling
And
day.
also, the only way I couldn't have ignored it was to join the car in the ditch.
Wow.
So,
Yeah. I've seen a couple of those back when I was racing. You're like, well, how the hell was I supposed to get out of that?
Right, so I've put in a very slow banker. Now I'm going to try and actually push for a lap. But yeah, I'm really sorry, Nick Magic, and Conzio for that matter, but I really do wish, without just throwing unnecessary shade at Polyphony Digital, maybe focus less on adding 6 road cars.
oh no, look what I did.
Focus, and focus a little bit more on fixing your. Whoa, Blitzy's lagging everywhere. This is just turning out to be. They fixed that issue last patch. What, the peak glitch? No, I think I've consistently had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't finish quality like in Monza. Just don't actually set a lap. That's like AC. Fix the game first, then add content. Couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. Get the base game right first. Some of these glitches have been around. It's a meme now. They've been around for, well, it's coming up 2 years in October.
Yep.
That's a horrible way to start the lap, but here we go. I'm actually going to knuckle down and try for a proper lap here.
Some try-hard pants on.
Yeah, just a little bit. Still ultra conservative into turn 1, and I've cocked it up anyway. Dingo's had a bad one.
Well, that yellow flag has really hampered my efforts here. It's that's my only banker lap, which puts me currently P12.
Yeah, my banker was horrible.
So it looks like I'm only going to get one proper flyer here.
I'm thinking about bailing on this to try and do another lap because it's not going that well for me, and I'm right behind BioRiser. In fact, I'm going to take a risk and try again.
Yeah, Brownie, we turned the fuel usage off for quali so that you don't have people running around trying to get the most out of it. Everyone just goes.
Correct. It's exactly what Gran Turismo should do for the FIAs. Turn off fuel burn for qualifying. Tyre wear, yes. Fuel burn, no. You don't get situations with people driving around with the brake half on, the throttle pin, trying to burn off fuel. Starting at the back anyway. Conzio's another matter. Yes, it's a bit of a shame, but race 2, oh, it's just gearing up for what could be a couple of red-hot races tonight. Who's leading the way? Blitz at the moment.
With a very good lap, a 39.0.
Absolute bloody stonking lap. I think the boys at the front of the championship have all put some practice in.
Well, he's just getting a little bit offended by you saying that the guys are here to take it to him tonight. He just wants to reassert his position in the championship.
just needs to reflex that, get that E-Pen really pumped up again. Right, here we go. This is my 1 effort lap. I've completely botched turn 1. You love to see it.
I mean, I do.
I wonder. Of slimy. No. Well, I've done my perfectly average lap.
Mine's not going well. Another botch quali in the bank.
Looks like I could be starting right next to the Stuka.
Oh. Are you nervous?
I may get my elbow. I'll have to get my elbows out.
Yeah, absolutely. Cop that turn up as well. Left the turning point too late. Really pretty average lap, to be honest.
Oh, Brownie just missed out on pole by 1/10 of a second.
Oh, 1/10 between them.
It's close up front.
Not back where I am, unfortunately. I'll take a 39.1, Brownie. That's good, man. I've split the gap between you and the Stuka himself. But congratulations to Blitz. He's looking strong. It's going to be hard to beat. Brownie's there in the mix. Ranger, Speedy, Super Dragon. So all the same names from last week there to take the championship to him. Then it's yourself, Kogan, me, Mojo, Staniel, Chris Redbeard, Markwood. 12th is Aussie Mike with Bile Riser 13th, Dingo, Nick Magic, and Conzi unfortunately didn't get to do a run. You hate to see it. But we are underway, and I'm excited. I'm excited for how this is going to go. Behind me, Mojo, try not to yeet me into turn 1. Just try. I mean, you can if you want. I'm going to be yeeting into Kogan anyway, so it's whatever.
I feel like if there was anyone Mojo was going to hit on turn 1, it's probably going to be you.
Yeah. Oh, God, I'm 1.8 seconds off the leader. That is, you can tell I did no practice. You can I mean, we're in a different postcode to the top couple.
That 38.6 is an incredible time.
That is actually a phenomenal lap. Full credit to Blitzy there. That is huge. Not all the same names, true, Shannon? Yeah, he must have done. Yeah, he must have gone that a little bit quicker because you said it was only a 10th, didn't you?
Yeah.
38.6 is phenomenal. Right, that is it. Positions are final. More practice. Oh, Bile Rise the same, man. Same. As I say, unfortunately, I did 2 laps total just before the stream started. Is all the practice I've done. So race 1 is my practice. But good luck, everyone. Let's enjoy ourselves. No aggro. There is a championship on the line, but I don't want to see any aggro come out of it. So let's try and have fun, relax a bit. Oh, I got a decent start, but I think I shifted gear too early.
Not a bad start, yeah.
Speedy, on the other hand, did not get a great start. Super Dragon, poor old Speedy got a bad start. Now he's stuck behind us. So he'll be looking to overtake in a hurry, I reckon. I'm going to be keeping an eye on my radar.
We were too overly cautious there.
did a little bit the same.
Looks like poor Nick is not having a good time.
What's happened to Nick?
He's just left the rim.
No good. He's having an absolute Barry Crocker. So it does look like Blitz has managed to lead his way around the whole first lap.
Ooh.
Conzi has left the
There goes
room
the
as well.
Conzi.
So maybe the same two people that got stuck in the pits, I wonder if they had other unrelated connection issues. Obviously they can come back. Oh no. Got the turn 1 blues. Oh, out of control. Damn that turn 1.
I nearly went out there myself.
I don't quite know. I just had no grip. So that's ruined that for me.
Oh,
Well wide there.
Blitz is gone wide, or gonna nudge.
He is. He's back with me. He's right in front of me in ninth. So the championship leader, the fastest man out there by a mile. Something's happened.
So Brownie leads.
From Ranger in second and Super Dragon in third. Let's see what Blitz can do from here. He'd be a handy bloke for me to try and get on the back of now. And he can do the overtaking. And as he opens the doors, I'll try and sneak through him.
Oh, that was a horrible corner. Very close up front with the top three.
Someone's run out wide. That's Chris Redbeard. Whereabouts are you, Kogan? You 6th?
Oh yeah, I'm 4th currently.
4th!
Yeah. I can see the top three. I mean, they are getting further and further away from me.
That's alright. 4th's alright.
It's gonna happen. Speedy behind me. About 1.3 seconds.
Bit of a late move there, but no contact made. I'll stick to the inside. Leave a car's width, I think I have managed to get past.
Oh, I went way too out there. Interested to see if there's any unique strategies for this race.
Yeah, it would be good to see someone try something a little bit different from the expected. I'm still on the back of Blitz, so he's not really making his way through. I'm now right up behind him. He's got Markwood in front, Staniel just in front as well. But knowing him, he's saving fuel right now, and he'll let him no stop or something and still win. But let's find out.
I don't think fuel burn is actually too bad in this race.
Oh, Blitz is all over the place. He's not having a good race, actually. Maybe the pressure just getting to him a little bit as he battles to find a way through Markwood. Did take Markwood, but it compromised his run on. Markwood is not going to roll over. He doesn't care where the championship is. He's racing for his own points. And he's going to get Blitzy back up the inside. Blitz goes for the outside manoeuvre around turn 1 and pulls it off. Some good driving there. See if I can do something similar around the outside of that. And I should have the line here. Can Marco give me the over and under? No, he's going to have to tuck in behind, I think. When a defensive line, that's actually screwed me over.
Has spaced out a little at the front. Bit of a gap between Super Dragon and Ranger.
So Blitz now on the back of Staniel. I'm defending hard against Markwood, who's in a racy mode. Oh, Staniel out wide in the dandelions. You hate to see it. That does give Blitzy the free pass through. Up to 6th position, trying to recover the spots he can, but Brownie powering away, not in the championship hunt.
Ranger is keeping him honest though. I'd say there's less than half a second between them.
So Ranger could still be on here for the victory. Of course, we're only lap 4, just about to start lap 5. Go up the inside of Staniel, try and stay off the gravel if I can. Jeez, I tell you what, once Blitz gets through, he makes light work of bridging the gap to the guys in front of him. Everybody feeling the Blitz. What's going on, Rory? Welcome to the final round. Oh, I've run wide there. I just never missed my turning point again. This is where the practice is coming in. My lack thereof. So Markle through on Staniel, still hounding me. He didn't like being overtaken.
There's definitely at the same level of grip as there was before.
So there's not?
No.
No.
There's, you can feel the push in the front.
You can. Later at night, 6 p.m. And I do agree with you. Especially after qualifying, of course, where there's no fuel. So the car's nice and light. I actually got the turn right, opened the steering wheel too early and still nearly ran off. Jeez, I tell you what, Markwood is all over me like a cheap suit. Well, he's just dropped back a little bit, might have made a mistake.
I think Super Dragon is feeling the pressure, catching him a little bit.
Nice.
Probably feeling in tires. Maybe he's just going a little bit harder on them in those early stages.
Actually, you're normally pretty good at saving tyres, aren't you?
Probably depends on the car, to be honest.
Yeah, okay.
What I would find though is if I'm in a car that is quite heavy on its tires, then I'm kind of crap.
You're even worse when the car itself is bad.
Yeah. Right up on the gearbox of Super Dragon now.
Nice.
But what is he gonna do? He's doing the same as what I'm doing.
Everyone. The entire field ducks into the pits. Except for Markle, who carries on. Now, I did absolutely no fuel saving whatsoever, so I'll take a nice big gulp.
Super Dragon has done well on fuel.
Okay, nice.
He's actually... Oh no. Did Speedy pit? Blitz.
Yeah, I believe so, yes.
He has jumped me in the pits.
Wow. So he, as soon as he dropped back in the pack, he's obviously gone into maximum fuel saving mode. And because he had the pace to go with us plebs in the midfield anyway.
Well, that is some good going. Because he was at least 2 cars behind me.
Speedy with 52% fuel.
Oh, a bit wide. Someone has a penalty ahead.
Oh, that's close to a cut. I've got my brain around the extra grip these tyres have. Yep, hashtag midfield plebs, absolutely.
Markelt has finally pitted.
As has Chris Redbeard.
So have you done the undercut? Or was he behind you already, was he?
He was behind me. Looks like Chris Redbeard's actually putting the medium tyres on too. No, it's hurt him quite badly. He's lost about 5 seconds to me. Markwood, so I don't think it was worth doing that extra lap. I can see you in front. There's no one between us, but there is like about 500 metres, but still.
So can you catch me? That's the next question.
I don't know. I'm 5 seconds back, 4.9. I doubt it.
There's lots of close racing going on ahead of me between Blitz and Brownie.
I've actually pulled out a purple sector there through sector 2. I suspect with less fuel on board and fresh tyres though, a lot of people will be on a purple lap right now.
Looking like a good battle ahead. Two very fast guys.
Sector 3 was purple as well. Jesus, what's happening to me? As I'm tipping everyone's about to go really fast across the line.
You've gained a second.
I have. It's been a decent lap actually. At 40.2. Range did go faster. 40.0. So 2/10.
What happened to the brown man? He proved himself.
I don't know, actually. That's a valid question. What did happen to Brownie?
Currently in P4.
Possibly made a
He
mistake
was second.
somewhere.
Yeah, so Speedy and Super Dragon have hit them somewhere, possibly in the pit stops.
So another good round from Super Dragon. Ranger and Speedy, I wonder how close they are. Can you see them?
I can just see Speedy and Blitz incredibly close together. They're all very close, to be honest. I can see all 4 of them.
I'm not catching you anymore though. I had my one good lap. Yeah, that's where I went wrong in the fuel saving area. There was none of it. That's where the top guys have... There you go, Brownie's in third now. Super Dragon back to 5th. Presumably made a mistake.
Oh,
Just cocked up turn 1 again.
turn 1 nearly got me there.
Yeah, same. Well, down to 3.5 seconds, Kogan. Here comes the pressure.
Oh, and I've gone wide as well. That's not good.
Brownie up to second.
There we go. How's Blitzy going to do? Still 5th. So can Ranger take the win? I'll tell you what, this will close the championship up if he can, and Blitz stays back in 5th. Down to 2.9.
It's getting warm in here.
Oh, I reckon. 3 minutes of the race remaining.
Oh, don't. I went as wide should be in that last corner.
2.8. I'm running out of time.
It's up to 4th.
.3. We'll run out of time though.
I think you saying how quickly you're catching me definitely helps you more than me, though.
I bet it does. 2.5 though. You've just taken another couple of tenths on me. You've got 2 tenths back. Only a minute 51, so we've got, well, it's just 1 lap to go.
So I can see 4 cars ahead of me, so I don't see Ranger. So I don't know if Ranger's just checked out at the front.
What? Possibly.
If that's the case, the Ranger's got a substantial lead. Like, he's going through that left-hander, the tight left-hander now, going up to the last turn. But obviously, absolutely irrelevant comment because I'm well delayed from what you guys are seeing.
Yeah, true.
No, I think you are right, though. Ranger's crossing the start-finish line now. And then the rest are now for a second. So that's quite a big gap.
It's big. You can see on the mini-map, top right-hand corner, he is a long way away. 1.8 seconds, Kogan. I don't think...
Is this the last lap after race?
It is. .6.
I wouldn't want to bottle it on the last lap.
I've not done that turn very well, actually. .2. I'm shot through that corner there.
A little better.
Yeah, you smashed it. You got 3 tenths of me in one corner.
There's a lot of push on the tyres though, so I'm just gonna be that little bit cautious.
It's all right,
maybe too cautious there.
A lot of push. So it looks like Ranger's going to take the comfortable victory though. Down to a second. I'm going to run out of time though. Unless you cock up. So Ranger first, Brownie second, Blitz in third.
Speedy fourth,
Speedy
Super
fourth.
Dragon in fifth.
And then I got you down to about a half a second towards the end there. 7 or 8 tenths in the end. So I was catching you, but not enough. Not enough. That stuff up early in the race was no good, but congrats. Geez, I tell you what, Blitz did well to get back to third there. Did really well to get past Super Dragon and Speedy, though I think Super Dragon made a mistake. I don't know what happened with Speedy, but third's a good recovery, and that will keep him right in the championship too. Brownie said, I don't know if I desync hit Blitz because he went off in a weird way, but he wasn't any contact for you.
Who knows? I mean, the net between Blitz and Brownie would be ridiculous.
Plus, Blitz already had issues because in qualifying he did the big glitch past me and back behind me and back past me, so...
So that means that Blitz maintains championship lead with 1,272.
Yeah.
Ranger closes it down though, so there's only... he's 1,224. So about 50 points, 48.
48 points is all there is between Ranger and Blitz coming into the last race, which of course is a reverse order grid. It's a lot harder to get through. So this is right on. This is down to the wire. How good is this?
And they do have to get through the two of us.
Correct. And Mojo. They've got to get past Mojo, you and I. So.
Good luck with that.
Okay, so we're going to go reverse grid based on previous race results. And of course, shout out to Nick Magic and the Conzio, who both dropped, wondering if they had connection issues prior. Jump back in now, guys, by all means. Hopefully things are okay now, and you can get to do race 2. So I've changed reverse grid. I've changed it to practice and endurance. So we should be pretty right, I think. Save settings.
Nick Magic's back in.
Pitted twice and still ran out of fuel. Share replays, please. Yeah, good point. I'm going to save that.
Oh, yeah.
And share it straight away, so it's straight up there. FuguZ. And just CR will be the 2 tags I'll whack in. Title. R5. FuguZ Cup. Message. Final round. You need to help your mate move in 35 minutes. Alright, Brownie, it's a 20-minute race. I'm going to take about, say, 5 minutes now. And then we'll be back into it. The lobby is in 2 bars on your PS4. Maybe a start. I mean, it's always been the same, though. I haven't moved. I haven't changed location.
Yeah, it's probably just the distance between myself and yourself. I don't think we've ever seen green bars between each other.
Nope. Yeah, another 20-minute race, Brownie. Exactly right. With a quick pit stop. Sorry, Speedy and Dragon. I think I was a little too forceful. Speedy Tyres giving it the all clear. Great racing. Super Dragon,
though. It did look like it. Very, very close racing up front, from what I could see.
Ranger said it's like the seas parted for him. I hope I haven't made a terrible mistake hitting upload here. I used mediums on front and softs on the back, thinking I'd be able to go longer, but it didn't work. At least you tried something, Chris. I think that's good. Your front should last, especially if you were struggling with that front end grip. Didn't refuel at all. That was scary to manage that. You didn't refuel at all, Blitz. Damn, no wonder you made a good comeback.
Yeah. That's why he was able to jump ahead of us in that pit stop. Fresh set of boots and then straight out.
That's, geez, that is some heavy fuel saving.
Interesting.
Yeah. I just couldn't do that and not be competitive. I mean, I could save enough fuel, but I wouldn't be competitive.
I think the fact that I just don't change gears between the two right-handers, just because to show you how much fuel saving I was doing.
Ranger is Moses, just parting the sea. Whilst that finishes, I'm going to take a 3-minute break to refill my drink bottle. Well, it won't be 3 minutes, it'll be about a minute, I suspect. So don't go anywhere. If you enjoyed race 1, remember to leave a like. I'll leave you in the capable hands of Ryan and Kogan and be right back.
I mean, you say capable. Debatable.
Below average is probably more fitting.
I mean, we're capable of some things, but I don't know what.
It's probably a very short list, to be honest.
Yeah. Yep. Chris Redbeard, how can you not refuel and be so fast? Well, I think he's shown over the days that he's pretty good at saving the fuel. And then you can be fast when you've got no fuel because you don't weigh as much.
It is definitely one of his many talents is fuel saving. Oh, I ran wide there. That's not good. Not good at all. Give us a little push there, Brownie.
Alright, I'm back and just in time. The replay has saved, which is good.
The lobby has not crashed.
The lobby has not crashed. Do remember to re-enter Aussie Mike and Mojo. This chair hasn't got any less squeaky, but I also haven't hit it with WD-40, to be fair. Steering wheel hasn't broken. I did pull it apart after I showed last stream how it was starting to fail. I did pull the steering wheel apart last weekend, and I tried to tighten the screws, but it didn't help, unfortunately, and I tried to arrow it. There's a plastic, the sheath that the actual bearing pushes into has just this flimsy little plastic lip that covers it up and keeps the bearing from moving around, and that plastic lip has come off. I tried to aerodynamic it back on, but I think it lasted all of about 3 minutes on Dirt Rally, and then that's come apart again. The wheel still works. There's a bit of movement in it. I'm hoping it doesn't shit itself, because I don't really know what to do if it does fail. I don't have a wheel. I have reached out to a certain manufacturer to see if they want to hook a brother up, help me out. But no idea if anything will come of that yet. Most likely not, but we'll find out.
All they could say is no.
Yeah, exactly.
So Markle's left the room.
I did say that. We actually had some cracking good racing, Markle and I. Not sure if he's coming back or not. Actually was a short fuel. Oh dear. The calm before the storm. The calm before the final race of the FuguZ Championship.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one.
I think so too. Reverse grid. I guess I will emphasise to everyone, Charlie Signs for Fanatec confirmed, not confirmed at all, TJ. Not even that much confirmed. And it actually was not them that I reached out to. Based on the kind of YouTubers they have been looking after recently, I don't think I'm quite... So many people. I've got about three people I follow. I've seen them announce very recently that they have got Fanatec sponsorship. I can't imagine I would be on that short list. But we'll see how we go. Who knows?
Yeah, when this stream started, I started doing a livery on a car. I've done 7 decals and left it at that.
Good job.
Just going to turn that off, eh?
Pink water bottles are the best. I couldn't find... I have mine as well. But I stole the wife's. I think mine's in my gym bag. Calm before the thunderstorm.
Net.
Say again?
Mark would have to reset the internet.
Ah, right. With the tech difficulties you have, they might say no. You could be onto something there, Xander. You could try and find a used broken wheel.
I've got a used broken wheel.
You do. I might have to borrow your Fanatec wheel if I don't get any love from...
It's used and broken.
Your Fanatec one? That works, doesn't it?
It's the wheel's fine. It's the software firmware.
Yeah. Fanatec's going big. They are, Jev. Which is why they won't give me a wheel, I'm sure. But to be fair, I didn't reach out to Fanatec. I one at a time. I'll wait and see how this my particular request goes. See if anyone.
But if they are listening.
But if they are listening, if Fanatec's listening, more than happy to replace my breaking G29.
Fielding offers.
Yeah.
First come, first serve.
Please, by all means. I just don't want to find $500 to $800 for a new wheel at the moment. Yeah, Fanatec probably can't afford the postage. I'm sure they could afford it, but they probably don't want to. It costs as much as the wheel, I reckon. So Conzio's back in. Markwood, not yet. We do wait for Markwood.
He said he's coming.
I still need to buy a wheel, being lazy with it. I get a wheel in 2 weeks, TJ. Nice. What are you getting? Ah, yes, I see it to reset. Yeah. Jev, and you know what? I've never reached out to any sponsors either. I've never emailed anyone. I think back before Dakar came out, I shot them an email saying, hey, can I have a look at your game early? Bit of early access to it. I was happy to still buy the game myself if I could get early access, but they pretty much responded with lol no. But that's
Good
okay.
thing we didn't do that, because that turned into a steaming pile of crap and you would have had to put a smile on.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I wouldn't take like early access if it meant I had to pretend like it was a good game when it wasn't. I wouldn't do that. So
yeah, because that wasn't a good game.
they said
it's
lol no,
good
and then yeah,
finished the state.
well, once I played it, I said lol no, and I think we're all even then. Maybe when we hit 10k. Yeah, you could be right, Jev. Good luck to you when you get there. Well, let's see if I ever get there, eh? Jeff. Oh, you've overtaken me. Nice, man. Good job. G29 for you, Tej. Awesome. There you go. Mart started watching your channel and loves your content. Good stuff, Mart. He's worth checking out for sure. So, we are just waiting for Markle to get back in the lobby. As soon as he's in, we will roll through to race for the big reverse grid. Spew out a lot of stuff. You do make lots of content, Jev. I wish I could make as much as you do. I am flat out making what I do at the moment. Oh, things are getting kinky in the chat. Mojo is inside currently. Inside of Brownie. I'm a member of both James and Charlie. Nice. I'm a shithousery specialist. TJ, you're a dead set legend, mate, is what you are. A gentleman and a scholar, as are all of my channel members. And Kogan. Man, 12 months, you got the special logo. I think Nick Magic is actually really close as well.
Doesn't it look great? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be on my own for much longer.
No, Nick Magic is super close, which is amazing. So thank you very much. I thank you in person right now. I do appreciate it and your support, man.
You're welcome. Oh,
Markwood is in. Good stuff. As soon as he readies up, we can go to race. Sorry. No, that's okay, Mark. You do you. It's only been a couple of minutes. We can have a chat. See, I still got more, Jeff. You must be bloody close, though. You must be real close. One more drink from the Pink Dream. What's going on, Doc? Welcome. Thanks for waiting. No worries, Mark. You're good. And you're in, which means it is time for the final race of the final round of the FuguZ Cup. It has been excellent. The championship is currently sitting just 48 points. Is that right, Ryan? 48 between Blitz and Ranger. We are in for a cracking final. Let's go, race start. Good luck, gents. Now remember, if you are starting at the front, because it's a reverse order grid, keep an eye on your radar. There are going to be fast people looking to come through. And if you are one of those fast people looking to come through, please don't bash and barge your way and run people off the road because they're slower. Pick your line. You got to work your way through like anyone. The rules still apply, even though you might be a fair bit quicker than the car in front. You still have to wait for them, pick your opportunities and overtake. I want a nice clean race to finish the season out. I'm sure we will anyway, but... Right, let's do it. Race start, peeps.
good luck, everybody.
Yes, good luck. Once I
This is
wheel
going to be
up,
interesting.
this will be very interesting. I'm keen. And I'm actually glad you were able to sort of, after I had my little screw up at the start of the race, that you were up front to keep an eye on the action. Here we go. Everyone get their radars on and be prepared. So I'm actually only starting from 10th. Thought I'd be higher than that. But I suppose I did actually finish 7th in the end, didn't I? Can I ram Mojo at least? No, well, maybe Mojo, but otherwise no. Lights out. Horrible start by me. Oh, no.
Decent start.
You did. You got a real good start. Staniel's going to be in the sandwich there. You're in the middle. I'm just going to tuck him behind
just
you.
in the wrong, yeah. I'm knocking around the outside of... Ooh, I got a nudge.
Someone up the inside. Someone has been bashed off there. That looks like Nick Magic. God, what an absolute shocking night that man has had. Oh, there's cars everywhere. Someone has gone well out wide in the purple car. I didn't see who that was.
Oh,
Oh,
we're getting the push. It's all gone. Pete Tong.
oh, I shouldn't be looking behind me when the road goes this way. That was a Ranger though, so...
My hard work has brought me behind you.
Good job, good job. You got... I know, so I got Speedy right behind me. I'm caught in the sandwich of some pretty quick guys. Brownie's made his way through to 9th.
Oh, Staniel is gone.
Staniel is out. Bad luck, Stan.
Oh, 3 wide coming into that corner. That's a risk.
Well, Mojo a little bit sideways there. Ranger going to sneak around the outside. Brownie's found his way through. Will there be a door open for me here? No. Mojo is very quick to snip my nose off. Rightfully so, by the way. Up behind Dingo, I have someone right behind me.
I'm sniffing.
That's you, is it? Rolled out of it early there. Mojo goes wide. I try and follow him out. Oh, there's some contact. I was out of control at that point. He was re-entering. I've left a bit of space there on the inside. Is that you?
It is me.
Oh. Inside line, jeez. It's absolutely flat out. He's just staring at the radar. I hung out wide and slowed down too for the punch in case he went up the inside, but he didn't. Now you're getting hounded by Speedy behind you.
He's just giving me a nice little...
He did give you a little power boost. That's not fair. You two are working together against me. Side by side, we managed to keep it clean. Jeez. That run wide. Oh, whew, whew, that was close. Aussie Mike picks himself up a little half-second penalty there. So I can still see Ranger in front of me. Mike just burning off his penalty. It was only a half second, so not too bad.
There was a bit of sneak past there as well, so was Speedy.
So Brownie 5th, Ranger 6th. Keep an eye for Blitz, who's already up to second position, so he does not want to miss out on this championship. Ranger's got a bit of work to do to catch up.
Oh, he torn one really badly. I think Speedy's going to try and...
Try and bridge this gap if I can. It's a bit loose. Blitz and Dragon, 2nd and 3rd.
A bit of reminiscent of Leclerc and Hamilton there, so it was. And I was Leclerc.
Which is the one you want to be.
It's okay though, the stewards don't penalise for that kind of thing.
Apparently not, no. Poor old Ranger though, absolutely stuck back in the pack. He's going to want to be fuel saving like a mad dog. Oh, Chris Redbeard gets a little bit out of control. Almost bashes into the side of Ranger. Oh, get off the grass there. That's a touch wide. But things finally start to settle.
It was quite a tense 3 laps.
It was actually. The man with the reddest beard holding firm in 4th. You love to see it. That is not how you take turn 1. But coming up behind Chris, Mr. Redbeard himself. Better through there. That's what I don't want you hanging around behind me too long. You'll learn where I'm weak. That corner is one of them. 39.9 from Thunderpants. He's flying.
Michael's still in the lead though.
Michael was quick. Hey, I got past him last race and he was hounding me. I did feel like I was holding him up slightly, so that's what I love about the reverse order grids. They do throw up some results you may not expect. And that's it. The man with the magnificent beard is already in the pits.
That's his interesting strategy.
It is. He's gone early.
Is he going to put on mediums?
Still making a hash at turn 1. Here's Super Dragon I've caught, so I wonder what's happened with Super Dragon. Ranger up to 4th though. But of course, he does need to beat Blitz. That's the two that really matter. How close was 3rd, Ryan? Did you end up working those points out?
Ah, that turn 4 is just awful.
Yeah, isn't it? Once the tyres get worn.
Yeah, Speedy's 90 points behind 2nd, so it'll take a fair bit for him to get into the points for the front running.
It will. So really, it's about where Ranger, who's now hounding Brownie. It's all about Ranger trying to finish in front of Blitz.
Who is still behind Marco?
He is indeed. Oh, that is flirting with danger. Touching the grass there. Dragon is fuel saving. I reckon he is, you know. I reckon there's tactics afoot here with Mr. Super Dragon. Because for someone who was so fast in race 1 to be going at this pace, he's got to be doing some kind of aggressive fuel saving. At this pace, I'm going to be pretty keen to get past him so that Kogan, who I think is who my race is with. Did you pick Kogan?
I have.
Oh, going for the undercut. It's playing out perfectly for you as well. Right, I am next to Super Dragon. I don't want to ruin his race because that's not who my race is with. As I say, I suspect he's fuel saving.
But whilst you're driving slow because you're behind Dragon, old mate Kogan's just going to drive as fast as he can.
Yeah, and that is where my race is.
I have come out in some traffic though, so it is not going to help me. And the Suzuka is ahead of me.
Oh, look out. Well, no, that's okay. When Mojo's in front of you, you're safe. You're all right. Ranger's still 4th, caught up behind Brownie. Blitz can't get past Markwood. What an absolute race Markwood is having.
Yeah, I bet you he's happy he got back in.
Oh, yeah, I reckon.
Blitz will come out with a 60% full tank.
Yeah, no doubt. So again, piss poor job of fuel saving by me. Where am I in relation to Kogan? There he goes. So you have done me. In fact, I'm going to have to tuck back in behind Bile Riser as well.
Oh,
Bile Riser is out wide.
that was dodgy. That was a brown pants moment.
Speaking of brown pants, where is he? 2nd now to Blitz. So Markwood in the pits, I suspect. And you know what? Blitz might have been happy sitting behind Markwood, getting the tire, getting the slipstream, and just max fuel saving.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you would have gone into the pits with 60% full tank.
So maintaining the same gap to you, Kogan, roundabout. I think it's the worn tyres is where I seem to make up a bit of space on people.
Yeah, I'm not great with worn tyres, to be honest.
Well, I was going to say, at least like you've started with under 2 second gap, which is you're chasing 5 seconds last time, so you'll be on for the end.
It will.
Thanks for the vote of confidence there, right?
1.5 seconds.
I didn't say who was going to win. I just said that you guys are going to be together.
Reading out the diminishing gap has been my favourite part of this round so far. So Ranger in third. He's going to have to get past Brownie if he wants to have a crack at this championship. Or hope that Blitz makes a mistake.
I was going to say, Blitz is going to have to drop pretty significantly. So if Ranger finishes second to Brownie, he would need Blitz to finish 7th or lower to win.
So Brownie, with his last round hop in, could actually really help Blitz to take the flag.
Well, I mean, even still, if Blitz and Brownie come together and Ranger wins it, he'd still have to finish. Blitz would have to finish in 6th or lower.
Right, so really at the moment it's about Blitz not making a mistake. He doesn't have to win. If he comes top 6, he'll get the championship.
Yep. But for some reason, I reckon he's probably going to go for the win.
I think he might
Super
be
Dragon
right.
had a bad time.
That he did. A real bad time, actually.
Bad for him.
Yeah, great for us. I had a good drive there, but cut too much to the inside and just got a little bit of oversteer, which has sucked the drive out.
Speaking of sucking.
Got the suck job.
Man, I did. Ish. Oh, right a bit wide there, though.
That you just did before was the fastest lap you've done all night, Charlie.
Oh, you beauty, 140.1. That's my quality time, I think. Full second or 9/10 off the fastest lap of the race though by Blitz. He is flying. He's going for that dominating performance. Right, so 4.5 minutes to go. How will this finish? Maybe Blitz will push too hard. Maybe he'll make a mistake and end up a long way back.
Oh, he went for the defensive line.
Yeah, very defensive, I did see that. Has he pitted?
Not sure. Oh, that could have done me bad there, innit?
Oh, I got it done. I was hoping I wasn't going to run wide then. I held my breath. Disengaged commentary. slow through there in the end. Took it a bit too cautiously.
Never seem to get a good exit out of that corner.
So I'm always flirting with death. On that one, I seem to run wide onto the grass a bit, and it's so easy to lose grip there when you do it.
I do think the extra lap I've done on these tires is not going to pay off in the end.
Runs wide, manages to avoid contact on Dragon. Wasn't a planned overtake, I just sort of found myself there. This is the heavy tyre wear phase, just 2 minutes of the race to go. Blitz looks like he's going to have this one all wrapped up. And the championship. Oh, I'm definitely running out of grip though. Horrible, horrible run out of there.
Super Dragon's getting a bit of a suck job off you.
Absolutely. Oh, and still wide again. Man, the tyre wear is just suddenly... dropped off a bit of a cliff, actually. There's Markwood up in 4th. Cracking race he's done.
He dropped back a little bit, did he? He's not close to us.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he, again, has he pitted? Do we have people actually going for a no-stop here?
I think he's doing a bit of fuel management.
Yeah, quite possibly. Yes, he did. Pit at the same lap as me. All right. Have managed to pull a second clear out of the DRS zone of old Super Dragon. Only 30 seconds of the race remaining. So this will be the 12th and final lap.
Oh, I didn't change gear in time. It's hit the limiter.
Because you lose so much drive, don't you? What do you reckon? You're going to get Super Dragon?
Oh, it's touch and go.
Bit like Ryan's sex life, eh?
Oh, he's gone defensive again.
Yeah, last lap he'll be hanging on for dear life. You're going to have to make it stick.
Oh, I've done the over and under, I think.
But I think Blitz is going to go through and take that checkered flag. So congratulations to Blitzy. He's taken the race win. He's taken the championship win.
Oh, I think Super Dragons just has to run out of fuel.
Oh no! God,
He's lost it too. And across the line.
So yeah, Blitz, congratulations, man! Race win, championship win. The fight was taken to the whole way through the championship by Ranger, who does finish 3rd. He was 5 seconds behind Brownie, so he wasn't really pressuring Blitzy for the win in the end. But well done to Brownie, by the way. First round that he's participated in the championship. Takes out a couple of second positions, which is good. Markwood in 4th, really good race. Reverse order races done right. 5th and 6th we managed in the end. Speedy in 7th, so not as good a race as he had in race 1. Chris Redbeard in 8th was also pretty quick then. Super Dragon 9th, Mojo in 10th, Aussie Mike at 11th. We've got BioRise at 12th, Dingo in 13th, Nick Magic 14th, 13th, and then the Conzio, who DNF'd again, so not sure if he dropped out or what the go was. I saw Staniel obviously exit earlier on. Super Dragon is showing as 15th, because he ran out of fuel. So how is he below Conzio though?
Not sure there actually, because the race is still running. I would have thought he would have got to the line.
Ouch, burn on you, Rhino. Yeah, he didn't even say anything. I reckon he's probably forgotten he's got his mic on mute.
It was on mute, and I just let that one go to the keeper.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, so Mark actually started out of pole because he exited and he came back in. I thought...
Doesn't matter where you started, mate. You finished 4th in a very competitive grid. So
Correct.
I reckon you've done pretty bloody well.
I would agree with that. I would absolutely agree with that. Congratulations. I'll share the replay a little bit later, actually. Yeah, Bowl Riser ran out of fuel again. Yikes. You hate to see it. GG's all, absolutely. Congrats, Chook. Well done, Blitz. Good show, Charlie. Starting from 10th. I must admit, I will not be driving this terrible car again. I actually really like it. Once you get a feel for it, it is slow. Yeah, it's only N300, but nonetheless, how good was that?
Another championship for the Chuck.
So in the end, the Chug ends up taking it by 69 points over Ranger.
Giggity.
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 With Speedy in 3rd for the championship.
Sorry about the loudest swallow on the face of the earth that I just did. I don't know why it's got Super Dragon listed as 15th. He said he got 9th. But it is aggressively sticking to 15th for him, so I don't know what happened there. Held first for the first half. It was awesome, Mark. Well done, man. That was great. Great racing.
I'm sure we could just check the replay for Super Dragon. I think he just lost to 1 or 2 places behind me then, so...
Yeah, it was 9th.
I'd be surprised if it's 15th.
Yeah, I don't know why he's bumped down to 15th, but anyway. Share replay. Yes, we'll definitely share the replay, Teach. But look, before you all click away, remember to leave a like. But also, I do want to thank everyone that has been a part of this championship. We had quite a few runners come through. I know that the 240Z is not the fastest car, just an M300. It's a slower car on smaller tracks. That's what the championship was about. It was the first championship to kick off for the 2019 season for me. So I suspect we'll have at least another 2 championships is what I'm hoping. Hopefully we don't run out of time. We'll see how we go. Next championship is going to be the Super Formula. So if you're interested in going from really slow cars on small tracks, the next is going to be one of the fastest cars in the game. The second fastest open wheeler. And they're going to be much bigger Formula 1 style tracks. I haven't got the calendar yet. We're going to have about 2 weeks break between this and the Super Formula. So that should be starting. Geez, what date does that take us through to, Jets?
2 weeks from today will be the 1st.
The 1st of October. There you go. No, 24th, won't it? No.
24th?
No, that's because that's only... Oh, yeah, no, it's 24th.
24th.
Unsure. It'll be around the 24th to the 1st. One of those 2 Tuesdays, I reckon. It might actually be the 1st of October. Is there 5 Tuesdays in October? Yes. So I might actually run it through the month of October. I think the 1st will be the first round. And then I can run 5 consecutive Tuesday nights, which will just complete the entire championship in October. I can then do one around November, December to finish off the year with. Wild Riser throws, already a member, throws a couple of dollary dues my way. Thank you very much, Wild Riser. Appreciate you being part of it all. And thank you very much for your donation. It's all going into the steering wheel fund because if I get knocked back by this company that I contacted, hoping and begging that they will throw me a steering wheel, then I'll have to buy one myself, so every dollar you do counts towards that. Thank you very much. Yeah, old schoolish Falter, that's what it was all about. Awesome stuff. Thanks for running this and all your content. No worries at all, Byriser. Absolute pleasure, man. Will Kogan be back for co-commentary? Kogan, what do you reckon, mate? Do you reckon you'll come back for another chat?
It was fun. It was fun, yeah. If there's a space open, no doubt an Irishman will probably try and fill it.
I reckon we may not have heard the last of the Irish correspondent, the great Irish correspondent. It was good. Thanks for joining me tonight, Kogan. It was nice to have that extra voice there, especially because you were in the race, and Ryan obviously chiming in as always. Appreciate your comments, Ryan. Keeping an eye on the chat, but you weren't.
It just
part of
makes
the
it
race.
quite difficult to chat when I'm watching on like a minute delay.
Yeah, but you are getting the chat live, so you were monitoring the chat, which was awesome.
Yes.
Dingo, no worries. Thanks for the series. Well run. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. The final results will be up on the website. Hopefully, did you happen to do the rest of them, Ryan, or just the? No, that's cool. So we'll work on the points. I'll get them up on the website. Link the final.
I did the thing that mattered.
You did. You did the important stuff at the front. Are you doing a Bathurst event? Unsure yet. Shannon, quite possibly yes.
Ooh.
Starting a championship just before a Bathurst event. Yeah, I know, right? I'll start working on a poster. Thank you, Piosco. I'll be in contact about that. Yes, obviously Piosco is trying to organise some of those posters and one particularly to our championship winner, the Blitzy himself. Wish I could have done the first 3 rounds. It was fun nonetheless. Appreciate it, Chris. You did really well, actually. Is Rhino going to do liveries for the Super Formula Series?
Yeah, well, I've already got something in my head, and I'd started doing it tonight, but the problem is I'm currently doing an extremely difficult livery for Assetto Corsa, and it sort of melted my brain. So when I started doing it on the Gran Turismo for the Super Formula, I just thought, you know what? No. And just stopped. So I do have something in my head as to what I want to do. So we'll sort that out in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. And look, to be honest, Ryan does have a lot on, so if it doesn't get done, that's okay. I think the Super Formula might be a pretty cool car to go and put custom liveries on anyway. So if you can't get that done, or you only get a key 1 or 2, did Ranger go on no stopper? Is that true? Then we might do custom ones. When does the 4Rs racing take on a track again? Raymond, I don't know. We don't really have any endurance races coming up. There is Bathurst, only 2 weeks away, in iRacing now, which of course the Bathurst 1000, which is about what, 5 hour 40 or something like that race, just shy of a 6 hour race.
Like that.
Yeah.
I won't be doing that anyway.
No, and I'm not 100% sure if I will be yet either. The cars are an absolute bitch to drive, and that is no joke.
But we do have the Petit Le Mans also in October.
Correct, and that's a 10-hour race?
Yep.
Yeah, so a 10-hour race, which, Jesus, only going to be the 2 of us.
Yeah, well, we've spoken about it a little bit, and the plan is that we're potentially looking at running a British team and a Oz team. So Rory and Rob will run a car and we'll run a car. Hopefully land in the same split. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah. Mind you, Rory's been doing
unlikely, though.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of iRacing, and I'm not sure what Rob's been up to, but I know Rory's done a lot of iRacing stuff, so he will most likely have a much higher license level than you and I, which means that he'll probably land in a high split.
It's not the license rate. It's not the license. It's the iRating that'll change it.
Yeah.
But either way, his will be higher than ours.
Yeah.
Given the fact that the last time I touched iRacing was during the Spa 24.
I think that's the same for me. I will be getting back into that a little bit.
But I digress. That's something we can talk about another time.
It is. But yeah, that is going to be the next series anyway. That's probably the main thing, I suppose.
I feel like that's going to be a very competitive series.
The Super Formula, yeah. So do I, actually.
Yeah. It has potential.
That it does.
And we did actually suss out the Group X thing. The Super Formula, you can't actually make the car any more powerful or any lighter than what it already is. So whilst there's no BOP on, you can't get an advantage that way. So it still leaves the field pretty level.
Yeah.
Unless you want to add more weight or reduce power. That's up to you.
Yeah, so that might be... I need to do a little bit of testing on the Super Formula. I'm not 100% sure of how the race weekend is going to play out yet, but it's probably going to be... there'll be one feature race, I do know that, of about an hour and all 3 tyre compounds are going to be compulsory. Everyone's going to have to use them. So that should create a really interesting pit strategy. There's going to be different strategies throughout the race. People might stick to one tyre longer than another, and that could be situational based on the race. You might go, I'll do two or three laps on the hard and then drop it. But at the same time, you might kind of go, well, I don't really want to pit now because everyone else is pitted and I'll be stuck in the pack. So I think it'll open things up to different possibilities. Got to go, no worries, Barriser. Thank you very much, dude. Congrats again to Blitz, absolutely. Mothership should be here soon to collect you.
I think it's fair to say that if there's any Hamilton liveries, that's grounds for a punt.
Mojo will be our designated Hamilton livery. He'll deal with them on track. I think Super Formula should be the last series for the year to keep the wives happy and start a series early next year, Shannon. Fair call. I think I will. We're early enough in the year. It's only the start of September. They're only 5-round series, so I think I've got time for 2 more. Obviously, not everyone has to participate, and that's totally understandable if not everybody can. But I think it's going to be fun. It's a really, really different dynamic to what this FuguZ Cup was. And that's okay. I like easing my way into it with a slower car, small tracks, and then let's ramp things up. Last year, of course, we did the progressive step. We went GR4 followed by GR3. But this year we're going straight to the big guns. After the sevens, yeah. It was RX7s, then GR4, then GR3. But this time we're going to go straight to the Super Formula. And I don't know what the 3rd series is going to be yet. And, time will, of course, tell. We may run out of time to do a 3rd series, but that's the plan anyway.
But that's the reason why I don't mind the slower cars, whilst they might not be as exciting and all that sort of stuff. I think they take a little bit more driver skill.
A little bit more finesse sometimes.
To get the most out of them.
Yeah.
So I think that does make the racing a little bit better. Unfortunately, though, the way that PD works, anyone that can save fuel just gets massive advantage. So you do see that a fair bit, obviously, with Blitz being the fuel saver that he is. Not saying that nobody else can't do that either, but not everyone's as good at that sort of thing.
No, correct.
That must be what I was missing. Some of that driver skill.
Need more series this year. Earlier in the year, the problem with the first part of the year is that I had so many endurance iRacing events and stuff like that it's just too much. And I also have a wife and family, so as you were saying, that make the wives happy. Well, during that time of year, I'm very, very busy doing stuff, preparing for those endurance races, doing them, giving up full weekends. Like, basically, I've got to just say to Mrs. Roscoe, kids are yours for the weekend, because I'm doing a 24-hour race. And it does kind of take up at least one full day of the weekend. So it's a very busy, hectic time to try and run a series. I probably could have run one earlier, but I kind of always intended on the second half of the year being when I ran the series. So that's sort of how it's playing out. I probably could have started this a touch earlier than I did. I planned to in about July somewhere. When was the Spa 24-hour on? Do you remember the date of that?
End of July. I think it was the
end of July. And I started this in August.
I think it was the week before the real race. The race was the last weekend of July.
Yeah, okay. So, again, I started this in August. That's probably about where I would be able to run. And, of course, it's really quiet on those iRacing endurance events at the moment for the last part of the year. So it's a little bit more freed up to do the series.
But, I mean, you say that this is the first round. I couldn't tell you where the rest of this year's gone.
No, tell me about it. It has absolutely flown by. Forgot Argentina versus Serbia was on. No worries, Chris. Thanks for joining, dude. I did enjoy the series more than I thought I would, but dropped out so I can leave it for the SF series. Look, Super Formula is going to be intense. I'll have a calendar of that up hopefully in the next week or two. I reckon the 1st of October is the most likely date that'll start on, which is technically the 3rd Tuesday from now. But yeah, anyway,
It's probably
guys,
a good idea.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's probably a bit rushed to try and start at the end of September. And if I do this Bathurst 1000, I'm going to have to, first of all, find someone to do it with, would be challenge number 1. I have asked a couple of people. I just still have one more to talk to. But yeah, I need to find someone to do it with, and I need to practice and commit to it and actually do some work in the wind up to it. And that is at the end of September. I think that's the last weekend of September, so... Yeah, when Spa's introduced, that would be nice. Yeah, intense, just like camping Super Dragon. But look, I think that is going to be about it for the round.
Yep.
So, look, it's been amazing.
Bit emotional.
It's been a very emotional roller coaster, but look, I'll go through... Excuse me, just dying for a second. But yeah, I do want to thank you all very much for watching, whether you're part of the chat or lurking silently. I know we've got the lurkers there. Appreciate you all stopping by, and of course, it's always a pleasure to be joined by Ryan and Newbie, the Irish correspondent, Kogan. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
No worries.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Not a problem. And last but not least, an extra special thank you to my channel members. You guys are absolutely the MVPs. That list will be going up at the end of the stream. I'll just make sure that that is all correct. Keep an eye out on Discord, so make sure you do follow me on all the socials. Let me change that to... Doesn't need to say starting soon, does it? Thanks for watching.
Right, Ed.
There we go. Shrink that up, but yeah, make sure you do join in on all the socials. Nightbot's been spamming me all night. You can find all the links to everything on my website as usual, and that's where you're going to see a link to each of these live streams for the full series. The points should be up over the next couple of days, so you can see where it sits. Yeah, congratulations again to Blitz. He was at least pushed for the entire thing, which was nice, but he did clinch that at the end in fairly dominating style as the music comes in too loud. But thank you all very much for watching. Until next time, there'll be more content coming out this week, so keep an eye on the channel. I released a dirt video a couple of hours before the start of this stream, so go and check that out right now. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, guys, but until next time, bye for now.